Alright guys, welcome back to the second tutorial of Python. So today we are going to look at some basic syntax. So this video is literally going to be a memorizing video, but believe me, all these syntaxes are going to be useful in the future. So starting up, we have already learned a code, some basic syntax like print and basic numericals. But to keep your console and your coding cleaned, you need to add basic comments. Like if you share your project, somebody should understand what you're saying. Now you can't just write that this is the welcome line. It's not like that. So if you want to create a comment, you put an hashtag and then you write your comment. So this is the welcome line. Now this line will not remain in the code, it will just describe what comes next. Now you can just go ahead and write whatever you want to write. If you run this, you'll be seeing it is, if you run this, you'll be seeing that it runs the first line, then this ignores this line and then prints this line. Now let us imagine we want to create a multi-line comment. To create a multi-line comment, we will not use a hashtag. We will put these single inverted commas and then create the comment. Hello everyone, this is a multi-line comment. And then again put these three inverted commas and this becomes a multi-line comment. This will not remain in the code. If I again run this, you will see that this will not yield anything, as you can see over here. Moving on, some backslash coding maybe. So backslashes are used to either ignore any symbol or it has many other syntax, like putting a backslash and then n creates a new line. So hello world, how are you? And if I run this and see, I did a mistake here. This, I think it should be this one, maybe. Yes, as you can see, it is creating a double line over here. Now instead of n, if I put t, it's going to give a tab space over here. You can see that there is a tab space right over here. Now let us imagine you want to print something like Rohan said, where are my apples? Now this will be in the inverted commas, this full thing will be a string and then this will be complete. But if I run this, you are going to see that it says it's an invalid syntax. Why? Because I'm sorry, this will say that there is an invalid syntax. Why? Because once you give this double inverted commas over here, it thinks that this much is the string only and this stays away. So what now you're going to do is that you just put a backslash over here, so it ignores this inverted comma right over here. Now if you run this code, it is again going to create an issue because I didn't put one here. Hope so it works. And as you can see, it ignored these two inverted commas and printed those two also like a string. So this is how you ignore other symbols from creating a syntax. Now comes variables. What do you do with variables? You can import something like a user input using the code input. Now just enter some line that will request the user to give something. Please enter a number. Now whatever number the user enters, it will be saved in as a. So now you create like another variable that equals a plus 5, and then you say print hello, okay, just the number you entered plus 5 is, and then you put a comma to explain that now you are putting something else and not a string, and then you put this variable. So now it's going to print I'm sorry, this will be b. So now it's going to print the number you entered plus 5 is, and then whatever the value of b, it's going to put it here. Let's run this now. You see it's asking something. I put 5, so 5 plus 5 plus 10, and there's an error. It says that it's a string. Now what is the case over here? Whenever you import something in a Python console, it always gets imported as a string and not as an integer. And to create any mathematical expression, you need integers. So what do you do now? You can do something like capital A equals integer of a, or you can, that's going to create the full console bigger, or you can put this full thing under int syntax. What int means is it will convert this input into integer. Now if you run this program, I don't think you will be getting any error. You see the number you entered plus 5 is 10, working fine. So this was basically it for the second tutorial. I will not fill up your brain with more examples and all. Just wrap up this, and you can uh, create a simple adding calculator with this. I'll be giving you this as an exercise. It's very easy. Think of creating two variables, two inputs, and then adding them. You can also create a multi-symbol calculator. That is also very easy. You can go ahead and try. And if you can't, the next video will be all about it. Thank you for watching.